Welcome everyone. God bless you. This is the official beginning of the Fall Retreat 2020. We started this morning with the Kids Club. Anna Sarah Farha hosted that, and attendance was wonderful. So, welcome everyone to the Fall Retreat. As you already know, the top goal of DOMSE, as I told you about it, as I articulated the vision for DOMSE less than 3 years ago, um, is to become God-like. That's the top goal. And everything we do is to serve that top goal. Um, this retreat is one of the events that the diocese is putting on to serve that role, to help all of us to become more God-like. It is a process. It is not an event. It's a process that may take a lifetime to get there. So the more we are active, the more we participate in these retreats, the more we participate at the diocese level, the more we participate at the parish level and at home, the more advanced we become in this process. The main place for this process is at home. At every home, we need to work very hard to advance the process. Everywhere at home, like we pray together at home, the family prays together, the family eats together, talks about God together, talks about what is going on at the parish level, talk about what is going on at the diocese level. So basically, we need to have God front and center in our lives, starting at our home. If it is not at home, then what is happening at the parish or at the diocese are not going to matter much. We need to start the process at home. Okay? We need to start this process at home. St. John Chrysostom said, the home is the little church. Christian education and getting closer to God and becoming more like God starts and ends at home. The parish setting and the diocese setting augment and help in that process. So at the parish level, your priest is scheduling events, Bible studies, retreats, meetings to help the process, and we are doing our job at the diocese level to advance the process as well. And it's not just me. There is a large group of people who is working with me to do this. I will introduce all of them, and I ask all of you to thank them as I do. So far, we have 506 registered people for the fall retreat. 506, which is a record for the fall retreat. 506. Welcome everyone as you log in. Vanessa, Father Philip, Father Kamal, welcome. So we have 506 registrants. Now, drum roll. I'm going to tell you about the categories. There are 52 clergy registered, which is all the clergy of DOMSE. They are all registered, and God willing, they will benefit from the clergy track that we have for the clergy. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So there are 52 clergy registered. There are 203 Antiochian women registered. 203, and there are 105 Antiochian men registered. There's a healthy competition between the Antiochian men and the Antiochian women. So far, the Antiochian women are winning. We want the Antiochian men to step up to the plate and register so that by the end of Sunday, the competition result will be announced. So there is about 100 women more than the men registered. About 100 women more than the men. Am I picking teams? Absolutely. I am on the side of the Antiochian women, and I am on the side of the Antiochian men. They're both my children, so I cannot say the Antiochian women or the Antiochian men. Both. I'm on both of their sides. So I want to encourage both to register more. Okay, so 203 Antiochian women registered, 105 Antiochian men registered, 33 young adults above 20 registered, 56 teen soyo between the age of 13 and 19, 56 of them, 47 children between the age of 4 and 12, and we have up to the age of 3, 10 infants. The 47 children and the 10 infants, God willing, will participate in the kids club in the morning, which we had the first session at 8:30 in the morning today. Let's see. Because I announced I'm on the side of the Antiochian women, Michael, right? Well, I am on the side of the Antiochian women and the Antiochian men, both. So let's see where we get with the registration by Sunday. The registration will continue until Sunday afternoon. DOMSE kids, come back tomorrow morning for more kids club at 9 a.m. Yeah, thank you, Anna Sarah. 9 a.m. DOMSE kids with Anna Sarah Farha from Jacksonville. Okay, we will be recording all sessions, but they will not be, the recordings will not be public. If you need to review the sessions, email Elias at DMC, Diaspora Ministry Council, dmcdomsey@gmail.com, and Elias will send you a link to the sessions. dmcdomsey@gmail.com. What's involved in the competition, Lynn, is to register and participate. That's what's involved. The idea is that the more people register and participate, the more people who advance their own process in becoming godlike, which is the top goal of DOMSE. As I mentioned 3 years ago, less than 3 years ago, when I came down to the diocese, and as I have been mentioning in every visit to every parish, is to become godlike. Okay, these registrations are not happening haphazardly. The schedule for the fall retreat is not happening haphazardly, okay? There are a lot of people who are helping me working on this. I'm gonna introduce them. You already know them. There is Shamasi Shelkine. She is from All Saints in Raleigh, North Carolina. She is the president of the Antiochian Women. She will be actually writing an article about the fall retreat with pictures, and that article will be posted on the Antiochian website, antiochian.org, will be posted on the DOMSE website as well, domse.org, and will be on the Word magazine as well. The second person on the committee, on the DMC committee, is Michael Bachleg. He is the president of the Antiochian Men. Amen. He's from St. Nicholas Church, Springdale, Arkansas. Suwana Alter, who is from All Saints, Raleigh, North Carolina. She's the president of the Young Adult Fellowship. We have Gabby Bleem from St. Andrew Church in Pensacola, Florida. She is the president of Teen Soil. Noura Sophia is the DOMSE secretary, the DMC secretary, Diocese Ministry Council. She's from St. George Church, Miami, South Florida. Elias Abu Ghazali from St. George, Orlando. He is the DOMSE treasurer. Bryce Kirk, he is from St. Nicholas, Springdale, Arkansas, St. Nicholas Church. He is the DOMSE social media director. Anna Sarah Farha, Christian education coordinator, St. George Church, Jacksonville, Florida. Andrea Abu Akul, she is the DOMSE conference planning committee chair, St. George Cathedral in Miami. So it's a total of 10 people, including me, who have worked on this, and many other people who are not on this committee officially have been consulted and have been helping in planning this fall retreat. Okay, let me go over the schedule for today a little bit. At 1 p.m. we have a session for all DOMSE, and it is hosted by Father Stephen DeYoung. We have a session at the same time at 1 p.m. for all clergy. I will be at that session. I will be at all sessions for the clergy, and I will drop in on other sessions. The first session is hosted by Father Stephen DeYoung. It's unity in the church around the bishop. The session for the clergy is the Orthodox view on the isolating pain of sexual addiction. Be a bridge to recovery. That same session will be repeated in the afternoon for the laity. The difference is that for the clergy, it's going to help them help the laity. It has more information on how to help the laity cope with this. In the afternoon, there's a break between 2:30 and 3:30, and then at 3:30 we have a workshop reviewing and discussing blueprints for the little church, creating an Orthodox home. This is hosted by Proto-Deacon David Keim and Shemase Shel Keim. Workshop number 2 starts at 3:30. Keep the season bright. Ideas for virtual, seasonal, and special events is hosted by Anna Sarah Farha for the kids. Actually, it is for Sunday school teachers and staff. Workshop number 3 at 3:30 at the same time. It's all, teens and all DOMSE chanting for as long as we have our being. A practical introduction to Byzantine chant. It's hosted, overseen by Father Alex McCool, but it is hosted by Aidan Wilson, Anastasia Oliver, Asa Keim, and Matthew Spencer. There's a break between 5:30 and 7. At 7 p.m. we have another spiritual session. It's the Orthodox view on the isolating pain of sexual addiction. Be a bridge to recovery. It's hosted by Father Costa Petro George. He's a psychologist. And then at the same time, there's another session for the clergy only. It's the priesthood, fatherhood, and family unity. It's hosted by Father Stephen DeYoung. I will be at all the clergy sessions, and I will drop in at the other sessions. Okay, few announcements. As you may or may not know, our diocese has many methods of communication with all of you. We have a brand new website. It's called DOMSE.org. DOMSE.org. It's a brand new website. It's a few weeks old. We do have the AntiochianMen.org. AntiochianMen.org. That's a website that's almost a year old. We have Facebook for the diocese, for the teens, and for other organizations. We have band groups. You're watching the DOMSE band group. We communicate by email through the diocese, through the Sunday school directors, the Antiochian women, the teens, and so on. We have Instagram for the teens, for the Antiochian women. We have DOMSE YouTube channel. We have Amen YouTube channel. We have GroupMe for the young adult fellowship. So as you can tell, we have many communication channels that we use with all of you, with all of DOMSE. Upcoming events. We have an Amen virtual retreat on November 14. You can go to the AntiochianMen.org to look at the details for that retreat. It's November 14, next month, for the Antiochian men. An upcoming event is Bless Thine Inheritance. It's a video that a committee led by Shemasi Shal. It's a video to document the diocese since its inception until now. They ask you to send videos, pictures, and so on to DOMSE. You can check out the details on DOMSE.org, DOMSE.org, and you can send all of that until December 4th. From now until December 4th, go to DOMSE.org to check out the details. It's Bless Thine Inheritance. It's about the Diocese of Miami in the Southeast since its inception until now. As you may know, that we have been receiving donations from people to the Pandemic Relief Fund. We started that with the VLC in June and the CST at home, and now we're continuing to do that for the fall retreat. We have received about $4,000, which we have already dispersed to 2 churches that are having issues with the pandemic. So we sent $2,000 each to 2 churches. If you have any questions, please, you can type them up right now. As you already know, the fall retreat title and topic is from Psalm 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. God bless you, and I look forward to seeing all of you at the retreat, especially the clergy. I will be at every session with the clergy, and I will drop in at other sessions. This retreat starts today and it goes on through Sunday, and we'll have closing statements on Sunday at 3 p.m. with the live streaming that we usually have on a weekly basis. If you have any questions, please type them up right now. So let me go over, while you're doing the typing up questions, let me go over the registration. Again, we have a record of 506 registrants, 52 clergy, which is all the clergy in the diocese. God bless them. I will see all of them, God willing, at all the clergy sessions, which span today and tomorrow. There are 203 Antiochian women registered, 105 Antiochian men registered, 33 young adults, 56 teen soil, the age of 13 to 19. We have specific sessions for teen soil as well. 47 children, the age of 4 to 12. And 3 infants, 10 infants up to age of 3, up to 3-year-old kids or infants. Let's see if there are any questions. Georgie is saying, I'd like to revisit the sessions I'll attend to get everything in them. Wonderful, Georgie. Please email, let's see, where's the email address? Email Elias at DMC, DMC, Diocesan Ministry Council, DOMSE, DOMSE, at gmail.com. DMCDOMSE@gmail.com. Elias is saying registration has gone up to 509. It's no longer 506, it's 509. So if you need to re-watch the sessions, please email Elias at dmcdomsey@gmail.com. God bless you all, and I will see you at the sessions. The sessions start at 1 p.m. in 25 minutes. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye.